Yo, 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 what's up, everybody? It's the Ham and Juice podcast back at it again. After some hiatus, back at it again. I'm one part of this double host duo, Jason the Juice.
And of course, I am Hamza. I'm the Ham. Welcome back again to the Ham Juice Podcast, your one-stop shop for hip-hop, rap, R&B, everything in between, drama, news, anything that's releasing, what to listen to, especially what not to listen to, because we got judgments here. We judging you. We passing judgment on it. All right? And we're not ashamed of it.
We're not ashamed.
Just anything related to hip-hop, maybe even some stuff that's hip-hop adjacent, as my good friend Jason would say. Just a quick thing about the hiatus last week. Sorry, that was personally my fault. It was basically post-exam period. I was not sleeping at all. Still not sleeping at all.
We had issues. We had some production issues, but you know what? We doubled back.
We're back in it. Jason, how are you feeling this week? You feeling good?
I'm feeling good.
Very good.
Good news came in. There's some bad news, but we got the good news. We back. We're here to give it to you, the people. I'm doing well. How have you been?
I'm just finishing up some commissions, starting up some new commissions. Working and trying to grind a little bit. But yeah, I'm happy, man. I'm good. I'm chilling, relaxing.
Yeah, it's good. It's good that we're doing good. We're doing good for ourselves, mentally, physically, and emotionally. And spiritually, like what we're doing right here on this podcast. What we got?
Just praying. We got to talk about the big elephant in the room right now. Jason, J. Cole said he's gonna drop the first track, or not the first track, but he's gonna drop a single for his album today, which is gonna be yesterday for you fellas, but for us,
and the cover for the album, I guess.
Yeah. So he's dropping a single. It's called Interlude. Which is going to be today for us. And his album's next week, man. He's dropping his album next week. He's dropping it next week, the 14th, man. I don't even know what's happening. He basically pulled up, opened up his Twitter, said, "Is this thing on?" And then he posted the cover. He posted the goddamn, the time, the day, everything. He's just like, all right, here's my next album. Jason, what do you think about this? What do you think about what is it called? The off season?
The off season or whatever. Well, let's be fair, guys. We listened to the Lewis track EP released in July of last year, which was okay. We love J. Cole for his classic albums, some of his newer songs, and we want a return to good J. Cole. I don't know what he's gonna go around this time. I hope he's fun. I hope he's happy. I hope he's doing well. And I hope that music is damn great because, I've been having some skepticism about Mr. J. Cole. Is he like
washed?
Is he washed? I hope not.
Just for context here, I can speak for myself here. I'm a 2014 Forest Hills Drive J. Cole fan. That's where I cut my teeth on for J. Cole. I believe Jason is somewhat the same,
I like KOD. What's wrong with that?
Oh, I love KOD too, but I think that's where our love of J. Cole, or maybe just our listening experience, that's where it came from, Yeah.
He made two pretty good albums, though, right? I'm not saying he didn't. Let's see if he do it again, all right? And I'm excited to see it soon, that's for sure.
Yeah, I'd be very interested in seeing him blending, I guess the listenability of 2014 Forest Hills Drive with maybe the messaging and some of the crazier ideas of KOD.
Yeah.
I think, me personally, I also really like KOD, but it took me 2 years for me to oh, wait a minute. I actually really do like this album because I just never really listened to it after that first listen. It didn't grab me at the time. And then that re-listen is where it all kind of clicked into place.
Grabbed me close. It held me. It held me down.
It really just held Jason down with both hands, and
I was like, I didn't like it. But then I was like, you know what? It's okay.
You know what? Actually, this is okay.
So, you know what? Let the people give it all the old albums a listen before they get to this new one, and we'll see.
I saw in an interview he beforehand. He was like, "Yeah, I wanted to rap again. I wanted to just rap because I haven't been rapping like that in a while." And hopefully, if this is rapping J. Cole, when he's back and he's back in form, he's back in shape, he can prove that he can stand up with people from today right now.
Yeah,
I mean, I
he
have
had
no
that
qualms.
song about being the middle child. I'm like, yeah, man. And J. Cole features, oh my god, oh my god.
Dude, I'm gonna be honest here. Middle Child never really clicked with me. I remember everyone loved it, and I was like, it's okay. I always preferred his features from that time, man. Like a lot. You had that
Oh my
black
god,
feature.
still a banger. You put that
Yeah,
on? You put that on?
that feature, in my opinion, is better than the entirety of Middle Child. I mean, Middle Child's fun, but I never really,
I'll
a
say,
lot.
you know what? I'll say that too. I'll say that
100%.
feature on a lot
Yeah,
is better than the entire Middle Child project. Oh my
100%,
god, dude.
100%, dude.
That is insane. But
Yeah,
you know what? I'm down for these hot takes. I'm down for controversial opinions, just like that one. And I think
and
people
yeah,
will begrudgingly agree with you.
exactly. We don't talk about Snow on the Bluff. We don't talk about it.
Yeah, no. I
I
see.
it never happened.
Yeah.
All right, Jason, what's been happening? What's been happening? We missed a little bit of stuff, but what have we been missing? What's going on?
Uh, there's been stuff. There's been actually some good news.
Okay.
Apparently, Drake is giving out free candles in Canada for Mother's Day weekend.
Very cool, very cool.
So
So
you know what?
what
We
does it
love
smell
Drake.
like?
What does it smell like?
Yeah. Are these the candles that actually smell like Drake?
They're
I,
made by the Better World Fragrance House.
oh my god.
I'm not
You're
a
such a
really
Drake.
big candle person. I prefer Febreze, and
Mhm.
this one actually smells like Drake. Apparently, I don't know what that smells like.
Wow, How would you know what? Like, did they call him over and like smell him and then like compare? Like, how did that work?
And apparently, they're selling them at restaurants in Toronto and Vancouver, a place where I live. Oh my god!
Oh my god! All right, I may have to. I
So
believe this is
the
on
Vancouver
Postmates.
restaurants participating are An
Uh,
and Chi, Medina Cafe, West Oak, The Greek by Anatoly, The Greek, Gastown, Meat in Gastown, and Vids.
Vidges. All right. Look, as a person who has been to Vancouver, who has eaten in
Sure,
Vancouver, I can
sure.
attest to Vidges and Medina Cafe especially. In fact, fun fact here, I used to take my mother to Medina Cafe on Mother's Day. I would highly
Mm.
recommend. Unfortunately, that's not really an option
Yeah, I don't know
this
how it
year.
is till for a while, but the restaurants have been a little shut down recently, and
Mm,
takeout's been the only thing you could really get. It's crazy that they was sit down like like 2 months ago, but they were
that
like,
is
nah, it
true.
got worse. It got worse.
That is true. That is true.
So
But
yeah, if you order $50 of food or more from these eateries, you could
I,
snag Drake Essence from May 7th to 9th. So when you're listening to this, eat at a restaurant that I named in Vancouver, and candles are limited to one per patron. So good
one
luck,
per
people,
patron.
and
Okay.
collecting them Drake scented candles.
Wow. I think it says via Uber Eats. Interesting. Interesting. All right, keep that in mind, fellas. All right, next up, of course, we got some other stuff going on.
What we got? What we
Travis
got?
Scott. Travis
Okay.
Scott said he is not a fan of branding or marketing. Quote,
Goodness.
I guess I am a naturalist. Wow. Uh,
So what he does isn't like. What is he saying here, Hamza? What does it say?
so I don't know. I
I think he's
mean,
saying like it's artificial or fake. I
right?
don't think
Okay, okay, yeah.
production. The idea of advertisement and branding as a way to like fabricate or exaggerate things, sure, but it's a way to also outreach to new audiences, to reach other people. And I think what he's trying to say here is that it's not all behind closed doors and windows like a boardroom of secret guys thinking about what Travis Scott makes cool. I think there's advisors, I think there's managers, but I think Travis Scott's saying he's the head of it. He's the head of it.
It's true. It's just I find it very fun. Like taking this as face value, I find it very funny that the man who partnered with McDonald's to make the Travis Scott burger and create the Travis Scott Fortnite concert, uh, he's making a seltzer spiked with agave. He I
Yeah, he's making a seltzer.
I mean, you know what? Okay, fine. I can
Is
respect
that
the
over here?
seltzer. You know what? I can respect the seltzer. All right. Yeah, I will evaluate the seltzer if I can get
Is
it.
this only in America? Because I know the burgers were only in America.
Okay,
And
if
I hope,
if the seltzer is only in America, he's bad and
yes,
hypocritical. If it's in Canada, this is actually good.
I think we'll give him a second chance. We'll give him a
All right,
shot. For
we're gonna go look for the seltzer. We'll update you on a future episode regarding the seltzer. But I find it very funny that the man who was kind of almost famous now for his brand partnerships is now saying that he's not a fan of branding or marketing, which I guess is in a way sort of maybe potentially hinting at the fact that he's not really, making the big decisions when it comes to his marketing. But yeah, I don't know, man. Anyway,
yeah, you know what?
just
I don't know how you get with Fortnite and McDonald's without some
like is he
real
is he saying
selling.
like
Who's
yeah
selling him except him? Like
what is
I don't
he
know. What does he
like? Is he
mean?
implying that like he really like he just really likes Fortnite and like he just did it like
He
just
said,
to
"I'm
do
putting
it?
out very cool things that inspire me, and I hope one day inspire
Fortnite
other people."
concert. Yeah. Anyway, Jason, what we got up next? What we got up next?
What we got next? We got some controversial news. By Hamza's favorite artist, Lil Baby. Lil Baby
Oh,
said
oh my
on this
God! What
article,
did he say?
"We
What did he
gotta
say?
stop letting these females be the reason behind the beef."
You know what, Jason? I
What?
completely agree with you.
Oh God.
We have got to stop letting these females be the reason behind the beef. Hypothetically speaking, of course, like
What
potentially in
is
a
the
video
beef
game.
is he talking about?
Potentially in a video game. Let's say I'm Lil Baby.
In a
Okay,
video game,
that's
in
in a video
Minecraft.
game. I am playing as Lil Baby. I'm playing as the character Lil Baby, which is completely unrelated to Lil Baby in real life.
Sure thing.
Maybe you're talking to somebody, you're chilling with them, and they're like,
Yeah.
and then they get all serious, like, why are you, in love with this person? And you're like, what? And they're like, yeah, you named this thing that you made after this person. And you're like, yeah, and they're like, you know what? That's just it's so weird. Like, are you in love with them? And something in you just snaps. Jason, hypothetically in a video
Yeah.
game,
In a
something
video
in you
game.
just as a little baby, you just snap. Like something in your brain just reverts back to like around a year and a half ago specifically. And you're like, oh my God, we've had this exact discussion before. When you and this person were much closer, and you're like, "What? I'm gonna put a drill machine to my temple and just hold the trigger." You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Jason?
That's
You hear what
kind
I'm
of
saying?
all right. Let's pause here. I don't
We
know what you're
gotta
saying. I
we
don't
gotta
know what
stop.
happened to Lil Baby and these two
This is all
ladies.
hypothetical, by the way. This is all hypothetical. I'm just making it up.
Hypothetical in a video game.
Yeah, of course. Anyway, we gotta stop letting these females be the reason behind the beef.
I don't know what the beef is. I hope Lil Baby moves on from the beef. No one likes drama. No one likes beef. I hope they deal with this in a professional manner. I hope it's all good for Mr. Lil Baby. Name your favorite Lil Baby song, Hamza. Go.
Probably the one where he says Pikachu.
Yellow Ferrari like Pikachu.
Yeah, I would say that is the best Lil Baby song.
I like Baby on Baby when he made the song with
I was about to say Baby on Baby.
Yellow Ferrari like Pikachu is also really good too.
Yeah,
I would the Complex
say
News guys who really love Lil Baby, and I guess
they really do love. I don't really get why. Like, I mean, I respect Lil Baby. I will say that, and I do think that he's made some pretty good albums, but there's so many like articles on Lil Baby where it's like, like Lil Baby isn't leaving anything to chance. A conversation with Lil Baby, the best rapper of 2020. And it's like, wow, man, you really I don't know, you're going nuts for Baby. That's all I'm gonna say.
All right, what we got?
Well, my favorite, well, not really my favorite, but one of the greats, Bobby Shmurda, has revealed his in progress Harriet Tubman arm tattoo. And
oh my goodness.
Of course, just another tally, another mark to put onto his tally of being the greatest, He clearly
Yo,
respects.
did he reveal like why he put the Harriet Tubman? Like, I don't think there needs to be a reason, but is there a story
Uh,
behind it, or
I think he just really likes Harriet Tubman. I
and who
don't.
wouldn't? Who wouldn't, people?
Mm,
You would be
exactly.
it looks like a good tattoo too. Like some people, I'm not like a big tattoo guy, but I've learned to appreciate the medium and understand what it means. They're gifted artists who work hard to hone their craft, and this tattoo, I think this is like the first session. Looks pretty
Mm.
good. So shout out to the artist who made this. Shout out to Bobby Shmurda who put this on his
Shout out
arm.
to shout out to Harriet Tubman. Even we the podcast here we endorse Harriet Tubman. That's what we're
Yes,
doing
yes,
here.
we do,
Yes, we
100%.
do. Of course, this. We're gonna start talking about the deeper cut here, as Jason will put it. Isaiah Rashad,
Oh no.
great. He had a great interview article with Fader. I believe the author is. Hold up, I know this guy. He's actually very good. Jeff Weiss took some photos as well with Erica Hernandez. Basically, just an amazing article. You should definitely read it. It's on Fader. This is sort of like a pregame to him releasing his album. So first off, TDE hinted about a week ago that they were going to drop something today. I guess today for you guys, but tomorrow for us. And they basically tweeted out the date, 5/7. All right. Immediately, the world was on fire. All right. Everyone was like, is it Kendrick? Is it SZA? Is it any of the amazing artists that we have in TDE? All right. But, me utilizing my massive brain, I had already deciphered it was Isaiah Rashad. And yet again, I think I'm right here. All right. Isaiah Rashad is going to be dropping. I believe it's going to be a song with Duke Deuce from Crunk Ain't Dead.
Oh my God, Crunk ain't dead.
And I know Jason loves Crunk Ain't Dead. I believe that's just Memphis rap personified. Very boom bappy. All right, and that's gonna suit Isaiah Rashad's style. I mean, he's Chattanooga raised. All right, I believe there's gonna be a great mixture right there. But this article kind of goes into sort of what happened to him after he released his last album, The Sun's Tirade. I think it has 500 million streams now. He had a Kendrick feature, a SZA feature, basically universally acclaimed. All right. In promotional interviews, he's talking about having a drinking problem. And he was actually, his Xanax habit was so bad that it was shredding his gut.
Oh my goodness.
And immediately after these promotional the stuff was happening, he had a sold out national tour, festival appearances, and then he basically just ghosted, as the article put it. And basically, he's struggling with drug addiction. He's struggling with alcoholism. He's struggling with depression. He's trying to understand he's just massively just full of self-doubt, basically. And you hear that in his music, and that's why his music is so appealing to me. It's so brutally honest with who he is, with these great soulful lines, amazing beats. It's just this brutal honesty while mixing artistry into it as well. It's not like he's just saying, I hate myself, depression sucks. It's sort of like this, I don't want to say cynical, but he's kind of smiling at the whole thing. He's talking about these incredibly depressing stuff. But he's also mixing in but I'm having a good time. And I think that's what sets Zay apart to me from every other rapper that tries to kind of do the same thing. So he's dropping his new album, The House is Burning, in June. I would really recommend checking it out because Zay is my favorite rapper of all time. And you guys have heard me speak about other rappers on this podcast. So, yeah, he is 100% my favorite rapper of all time. And
wait. You like Zay?
Isaiah Rashad, man.
Of course, it's definitely the deeper cuts of music, guys. So you gotta appreciate this kind of music. I'll take a listen. That's what this podcast is all about. Reaching out to people like you and me who listen to music that you and me listen to. So
yeah, no, I mean, I don't listen to Jason music except when Jason tells me to listen to it, and then I'll be like, okay, all right, I'll take a look.
I'll give it a shot. Okay.
I'll give it a try. Also, if you like Kenny Beats, we got 2 Kenny Beats produced songs on this album. Isaiah Rashad actually cites Kenny Beats as sort of like a rap coach for him. And
Kenny
I'm
Beats.
very excited. It seems very heavily influenced. In
Shout
fact,
out
the
Kenny Beats.
first, what do you say?
Shout out Kenny Beats.
Shout out Kenny Beats. Jason, this is a Jason thing right here. The first song of the album is going to be called Dark Side, like the DC character, because he's actually a comic nerd now. When he quit all them drugs, he started looking at comic books. He was like, all right, this seems cool.
Dark Side, like as in the DC Comics Dark
As
Side.
in the DC Comics Dark Side.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Shout out to DC Comics.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think just kinda, I don't want to talk about it for too long, but the way his life went, in the beginning, he'd be drinking at like 9 a.m. His studio was in his apartment, but he was getting bored with it. Basically, he'd be faded before noon. He'd buy expensive shirts, wear them twice, and he ended up broke and crashing on his friend's couch right after that album, just because there was nothing left, And
It's a tragic story.
It is, and he somehow pulled himself out of that hole. He somehow pulled himself out of that hole, and
I do not endorse pain and the suffering of artists, but I do endorse those artists who choose to create wonderful pieces of music, like Mr. Isaiah Rashad. So we must appreciate his work. I'll definitely take a listen. Especially hearing his story. I gotta relate that it's something relatable for sure.
Yeah, 100%. So Jason, what we got next? What's happening?
It's been quite a bit. What about that story with Childish Gambino, sued by an artist who claims "This Is America" ripped off his song?
Oh man, this thing is wild. I remember this actually happened like 2018.
Did we cover this?
No. But this was like old. This is like it's coming back. It's like the past is looping, Jason. Time is
Why?
not linear, because this guy actually somebody, I think some guy like made it a rip-off claim back in 2018 by actually like he was like, oh yeah, it's a rip-off of this, but then he started like bringing up files of like from 2015 that actually proves that this song is older than the song that they're saying it was ripping off of, just from the files. And like his co-manager,
if he has the files, if he has the data, what do you think? Is it true?
No, I mean, like, the files are the files, man. I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, they spoofed the files so they can get away with like some like, no, there's probably not gonna happen. Like his co-manager went on Twitter like back in 2018 was like, this song is 3 years old and we have the files to prove it. Post it. F you and your moms and your future fetuses. Stay blessed. I like that line, by the way. Yeah, I mean, like what are you supposed to? How much more do you need? Like he has the proof. That's all you can really get out of that point. Yeah. Jason, I hear something about like NFTs and like X's.
Oh my god! I think
this?
I've had a contentious relationship to NFTs before, and I think this story has tipped me over the edge.
Okay,
Comes up XXXTentacion Estate set to release unreleased songs as NFTs.
What the what? I thought how many
NFTs are these blockchain elements with value. It's like a Bitcoin that has a image associated with it, but apparently they're gonna give these songs an NFT. So these songs aren't on his SoundCloud page anymore, so they used to be, and they're just selling them back to the people. His mother is doing this to create some money, or the estate. Yeah, the estate is run by the mother.
Jason, do you want to guess how many albums of X, how many studio albums of X were released after he died?
2.
You know how many albums he has in total?
4.
Half of his discography was released after he died. Half.
Bro, he died very early. Damn, dude, it's
8 of his 26 singles Wait, no. That's cap. I don't know what I was saying, but like it just keeps going, man. It just like all of this stuff, man. They just don't like. How much more are you gonna milk him, man?
Yeah, man's dead, but like the state needs cash. So I think it's I don't know if this is exploiting his death, but what do you think of it? Is it
You know,
exploitative? Is it exploiting his death or?
I do think it's exploitive, but like, you know what I think that this actually is like at some point the vault runs empty.
Yeah, but like you know how Biggie and kept making songs, or Tupac kept making songs,
That's
or
true, but the albums were basically done at that point. I don't want to say done, but they were the songs were there. They didn't release two more studio albums after they died. Just
wait,
of random music.
yeah, but they released at least one album.
Yeah, one
Awesome.
album. Okay, you know what? I'm fine with one album. You know what? Fine. Maybe they already have it done. I believe artists. I fully believe that artists have like albums done their, whatever. However, I do not believe that in X's time on this earth, he had enough time to create this many songs and just have them like almost done or done enough that you can maintain the artistic integrity while just finishing it. You know what I mean? At some point, it has to stop. It just needs to stop. Like there is just too much. You're digging up like stems. You're digging up like you know that Shiloh loop.
Yes.
It's basically they're doing that with his voice now. They're taking like some voicemail that he recorded, and they're just gonna make it into a whole song now. And they're gonna say, "Oh yeah, this is an X song." You know what I mean? It just needs to stop. I'm sorry.
I don't think it's cool that they keep making songs. I don't know how like finished these songs are. I don't know if it's like a sample. I know there's a lot of Juice World songs still. You know.
I mean, okay. To be fair though, I think Juice is a special case. I mean, I think he has like over like 1,000 songs in his own vault. However,
so is that not like the same situation Mr. X has found himself in?
But the difference here is that I don't think that they should be released either way. I mean, unless the artist wants that stuff to be released or made the explicit
What about that
choice
Mac
to.
Miller album?
The thing with the Mac Miller album was that you had the consent of the family who had the best intentions in mind, and
Yeah,
that
the
the
mom
album.
stayed for X. So
Right. But would you say that woman has the best intentions for his son's artistic integrity in mind?
I don't know. I'm not so.
And,
I don't know. Is she? I'm not close to the situation.
And I would say that the difference in that is also that the guy just finished the album. It was almost done. He just finished it, put it out. That's it. No more.
Is it like the Pop Smoke album?
The Pop Smoke album. Yeah. I mean, because the difference there is, yeah, it's the same in that 50 basically just finished the album. He also worked very, very closely with, what's his name, with Pop Smoke. They were making the artistic decisions almost together at some points, according to interviews, of course. So it's very like, I don't know, like it's basically just finishing something that your friends started, and I can respect that. Clearly they wanted to put it out, and this is the closest you will get to maintaining the exact artistic messaging, right? Fine. This is like you are digging up his grave and pulling out like MP3s. You know what I mean? Like you can, in no way can you prove that he wanted to release all this stuff.
Yeah, 100%. It's hard to prove beyond reasonable doubt that after many years after his untimely demise, that all these songs coming out is what he wanted. I don't like maybe like Juice WRLD though, but maybe like Juice WRLD though.
Maybe I don't know. I think I still find it a little weird if Juice was trying to drop an album. Like I don't know.
Drop an album. I'm like, no way.
Yeah.
We're trying to make money off this man dying, bro. Like I know there's that Eminem song, Godzilla.
Yeah, Godzilla.
And I was like, damn, Juice was on this.
Yeah. You know what? Like finishing what someone started that they wanted to finish, that they were going to finish, sure. But this is just disrespectful. This is too much, man.
All right. I want to talk about this other story.
Go on, man. What you got?
Kawhi Leonard announces Culture Jam music project, teases NBA Young Thug. Yeah, NBA Young Boy, and Rod Wave collab. So, Mr. Kawhi Leonard is going to donate some of these proceeds to Kobe and Gigi charity
Oh, that's good.
organization. For the Mamba
Mm.
Foundation. As he put it, it's just something good for the community. You know what I mean? And I get what he means. I get what he means. Hamza, what do you think?
You know what? Fair enough. I'm not gonna say no to that. He's clearly doing it for a good cause, making some good music or trying to make some good music along the way. I don't know if it'll be good.
What do you think about NBA YoungBoy?
Look, I browse Twitter. I peruse Twitter occasionally. To look at the hip hop, to examine the news.
Didn't he have to go to court in that? Didn't he have legal issues?
Yeah, I remember we talked about it, man. He had legal issues, man. But he also releases a song every 5 seconds.
He got legal issues, and he's trying to work with Kawhi.
I think he already recorded, man. I think it's already recorded.
Oh, okay, beautiful.
Yeah, but like NBA YoungBoy fans on Twitter are the most annoying people I've ever seen. You'll look at a perfectly good post. It's like talking about like some news. Or like it's talking about like, okay, the J. Cole album just announced releasing this. The first comment will be NBA better. NBA better. YoungBoy better.
Do people think that?
People say that, man. You check any Cole thread on Twitter, anything like that. Just instantly NBA better. NBA better. Shut up, man. No,
joke, right? That's gotta be a inside joke, right? No way.
They're real. They're for real, man. It hurts me. It actually hurts me, man. I can't do it, man. And for that reason, I'm out. All right. But I will listen to this. I will listen to this tape. I will. I'm not gonna lie. Even
What's
if it's
your
just
favorite NBA YoungBoy song?
It's a good NBA YoungBoy song. I don't even know. I actually don't know. I've listened to at least like 5 of his songs.
The new song is called "Everything Different" featuring Rod Wave. So watch out, people. Listen to the Culture Jam super song. Speaking of
big mixtapes, Jason, did you know that the DJ Khaled album Khaled came out last week?
Wait, what? Khaled? No.
That's his real name.
Yeah, probably.
It is. Yeah, his real name is Khaled.
So what's the album all about?
It's called. It breezed through my mind.
Well, we gotta talk about it. Look, what song's on it?
I need to look at it again, dude. I listened to it once and I was like, wow.
Is there any big stars? Is there any big songs?
There are big stars, man. There's the whole like Nas and like, hold up.
What's that one called again? Khaled.
Okay. So you remember Grease and Popstar featuring Drake?
Yes.
Those two are on this album. There's Big Paper featuring Cardi B. There's Lil Wayne feature. There's Jeezy. No, Jeremiah, not Jeezy. What am I talking about? Post Malone, Megan Thee Stallion, Justin Bieber. So there's the Nas, Jay-Z, James Fauntleroy. I don't even know. And somehow none of these were really memorable in my opinion. I really did not care about it.
I think Mr. DJ Khaled album is I don't like it. But
also look at the names of the songs. This is sort of a side note. There's
like this song called "This Is My Fear" featuring Big Sean.
Jason, I think we could make a career out of just making random DJ Khaled song names. And
these songs aren't even that fun, Hamza. I'll be 100%.
No, they're so basic. It's like this classic DJ Khaled formula. It's like, just be. Sorry, not sorry. This is my year. I did it. Where you come from? I can have it all. Every chance I get. Thankful. Very classic DJ Khaled names. Anyway, God, it's exhausting. It's exhausting. I'm exhausted just looking at it, man. Anyway, Jason, what we got? Anything else? Man, I'm exhausted just thinking about this album, man. Like I listened to it once and I never want to touch it again. I'm
VJ Khaled albums are kind of just like, geez, like
washed.
they're just like a mental like hazard sometimes to get into it.
It's just like it's like the equivalent of like really watering down bleach and then like pouring it on your brain.
Yeah,
There's like some damage, but like it won't kill you. It just kind of makes you feel like
yeah, it's not fun, guys. So I'll take a look at it. I guess we should talk about the tracks we've been listening to.
Of course. You want me to go first, or you want to go first?
I can go first. I'm listening to some older tracks, some classic tracks. I've been listening to Dark Fantasy off the My Dark Twisted Fantasy. I was like, man, I gotta figure out why Anthony Fantano gave this one like, I don't know, a 10 out of 10 or some nonsense like this.
He gave it 6 out of 10.
6 out of 10?
Yeah, he underscored it. That's why everyone hates him.
Oh, I thought he gave it 10 out of 10. I hate him. Don't listen to Anthony Fantano, guys. This guy's garbage.
Yeah, that's what everybody says.
This guy's garbage. This guy's silly man.
He did it. He did like a redux of the review, and everyone was like, "Oh, okay, he's gonna realize it," and he still gave it a 6 out of 10.
Yeah,
he redid the review, dude. Oh my. Anyway, go on. Sorry. What'd she say?
It's a good album. It's pretty good. It has some good songs on it, and I've been listening to some. What else we got here? Some more Savage Mode 2. That's about it for me. How are you doing, Hamza, with any tracks?
First up, I think, Jason, you're going to be a little bit surprised when listening to this. I was listening to Tuesday featuring Drake by I Love McConan.
What?
Going up on a Tuesday.
Oh, yo!
And I was like, wait a minute. I remember the song. Is it that good? Because I remember it being pretty good. I'm like, I don't know. And now let's do it again. I'm like, wow, this actually bangs. This is actually such a good song. I completely forgot about how Drake just steals the show on the song. Like, this is
it's a good I Love McConan song, but it is a better
Drake song. It is 100% a better Drake song. Like, Jason, honestly, re-listen to it right after the show because, like, oh my God, like, I forgot how good. Like, this is Drake's best feature. I'm putting that out there right now. 100%.
Yeah. Didn't he do Look Alive? Didn't that have feature?
No, better. It's better.
Okay.
It's basically a Drake song. It's literally
is he on Sicko Mode?
Yeah, but like, I mean, I guess, but like, is that really like? I don't know. Do I like Sicko Mode as a song better? Not really. I don't know. Anyway.
I'm thinking about other Drake features. What else you got, Hamza?
I'm listening to, of course, I'm listening to Isaiah Rashad. Listen to his last two albums.
Oh my God!
Dude, I gotta prepare myself.
Isaiah Rashad on the podcast. We love him. We don't love the baby for some reason, but we love Isaiah Rashad.
Exactly. You know why? Because Isaiah Rashad has talent. Anyway, Sylvie Demo. I'm just gonna say I was listening to both of his albums. Sylvie Demo was technically a mixtape, but album, whatever. Anyway, Sylvie Demo. It's one of those albums, Jason, you have an album where you don't really look at it very often, but when you do, you're like, wait a minute. Every single song on this, I really enjoy. Like, I really think that this is, like, every single song, I just love it. Like, I play any song.
Yeah,
like, wow.
Sometimes you just forget. You're like, you moved on from the album, and then you look back on it and wait a minute, why did I leave it? Why did I leave it alone?
It's like, wow, every song on this is good. Like, you look through it, and you're like, I don't normally rank it that high, but, like, every song is good, huh? That's this album for me. That's Sylvia Demo for me. Then, of course, you got Sons to Raid, more recent album, 2016. And, again, same thing. Exactly the same thing. I look at every single song on this album like, wow, I could shuffle it. Don't care. Don't matter. I put it on. Who cares? I got 2 cigarettes to my last name, but I don't want to go. Pfft, done. Damn.
Done. GG's.
Done. GG's, bro. NS, man. Yeah, so that's what I've been listening to. Jason.
Any final thoughts? Any messages? Any thoughts, questions, concerns?
I'm gonna put it out there. I'm actually 2021 might actually pull it off, considering that J. Cole dropping, Isaiah Rashad dropping, Kendrick's probably gonna drop. Utopia. from
Drake
Travis
dropping
Scott.
the candle.
Hopefully Drake drops more than a candle and some weird smudged cap lipstick thing.
Yeah.
Travis Scott, he's rumored to drop Utopia this year, maybe. I don't know. This could be a sleeper hit. I don't know, man. What do you think?
I hope the year bodes well. You know, summer's coming up, spring's almost at an end. You know what that means? It means a Rangers. It means Rangers, man.
This summer,
It's gonna be a movie.
finna be a really bad TV special catch. That's like from the 90s.
Nah. This will be a blockbuster, crazy movie.
Ain't no
That one's
blockbusters
gonna go
no more, though.
wild. I'm
This is
gonna go insane.
direct to streaming. All right. This summer gonna be a movie. I got you. But thank you guys for listening. We appreciate you.
I love you in a video game.
Jason loves you in a video game and in real life too. And we'll see you next week. Peace.
Jesus Christ, in a video game.